I rise today in support of Senate Bill 225 and ask for a yes vote. I want to thank the gentlelady from York County for introducing this bill, and I'm proud to join her as a co-sponsor in the effort to bring better care to patients and to put minds at ease in the process. This bill ensures that doctors make medical decisions for their patients, not insurance companies. That's the type of good work I came here to do. I try not to speak on everything that comes before this chamber, but if I have a personal experience with something, it normally catches my attention and I feel obligated. You normally hear me talk about being a plumber, but today I'll tell you about a time when I was a cancer patient. See, during a scheduled checkup about 3 years ago, my oncologist noticed that I was losing weight and other issues. So he wanted me to get another MRI and a PET scan. About 3 months later, it was scheduled. When I got there, during the pandemic, I was told I was denied. I went and I saw the doctor that day. The insurance company happened to call him while I was there. The doctor took the phone call, spoke to the insurance company in my presence, fighting to get me another MRI and a PET scan, pleading with him about my weight loss, my hearing loss, my high blood pressure, my thyroid issues, my loss of my saliva glands, and possibly the spread of cancer. After hearing that, I was visually shaken up again because I thought I had cancer. The doctor apologized, and he said that I was okay, but this is what he had to do to fight the insurance companies time and time again. He claimed this is a common thing. Well, I was given a second MRI and a PET scan, and I was okay, thank God. I'm asking for a yes vote to prevent stories like mine from happening. Thank you, Mr. President.
Chair recognizes the gentleman from Indiana County, Senator Pittman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I too rise in support of this legislation, but I'd like to focus a little more on the process. The gentlelady from York County alluded to the process that was undertaken to get to this point today, and I think it underscores that process matters. Process matters, and this should serve as an example for all of us as to how we get to a place where we solve real problems for real Pennsylvanians. Mr. President, today has been a long and difficult day on the floor of this chamber, and many of the things that have been said on other issues will grab the headlines. But I hope that what we have accomplished here today with this legislation is not lost in the mix. And I hope it's a unanimous vote, and it underscores that how we in this chamber can come together to do good things for real Pennsylvanians. And I want to thank my colleague from York County for the work and diligence that she undertook to make this happen and to make it happen in the right way. And I ask for an affirmative vote. Thank you, Mr. President.
Chair recognizes the gentlelady from Westmoreland County, Senator Kim Ward.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill is huge. It is huge for patients and patient care. I too had gone through a cancer diagnosis and all the tests. I was turned down 4 times in 4 months. My doctors had to go fight, and I had to go fight. And as I was on the trail, I heard from other cancer patients, because as my colleague across the aisle might know, once they know you've had it, everybody talks to you about it. And they were talking about how they could not get their scans. They could not get the tests that they needed. They kept getting turned down. This bill is so big, and we do a lot of good work in this chamber, but this bill gets me, just so proud of what we do in this chamber. So I thank my friend here and ask for an affirmative vote.